Before illness struck, King Hezekiah ruled Judah with wisdom and unwavering faith. He led the nation to return to God, tore down idols, restored the temple, and celebrated the Passover. His reign brought peace and prosperity to the land. When Hezekiah became king, the temple doors were closed and worship ceased. But Hezekiah commanded the Levites to cleanse the temple and restore worship to the Lord. Hezekiah traveled through the land, tearing down idols and altars of false gods, and breaking the bronze serpent the Israelites had worshipped. His heart burned for the Lord, and he led Judah back to righteousness. For the first time in years, Hezekiah called all of Judah and Israel to celebrate the Passover. The feast was filled with joy, singing, and offerings to the Lord. When the mighty Assyrian army threatened Jerusalem, Hezekiah fortified the city and trusted the Lord for protection. He built walls, stored supplies, and led his people with courage. Hezekiah sought God in everything. When Assyria's threats grew louder, he knelt in the temple and laid the enemy's letter before the Lord in prayer. King Hezekiah, ruler of Judah and a faithful servant of God, was struck with a fatal illness. His once strong body now lay weak, and the weight of his suffering pressed heavily upon him. Isaiah approached the king and spoke the words no one wished to hear.
Thus says the Lord, set your house in order, for you will die. You shall not recover.
When Isaiah left the room, King Hezekiah turned his face to the wall, his heart heavy with despair. Tears soaked his pillow as he cried out to God.
Lord, remember how I have walked faithfully before you and with wholehearted devotion. I have done what is good in your eyes.
But before Isaiah had left the palace courtyard, the word of the Lord came to him.
Return to Hezekiah and say, I have heard your prayer and seen your tears. I will add 15 years to your life, and I will defend this city from the king of Assyria.
Isaiah returned to the king with words of mercy. As the prophet spoke, Hezekiah felt life return to his weary body. In his joy, Hezekiah composed a song of thanksgiving. His words echoed across the palace, proclaiming God's mercy and power. King Hezekiah's life was a testament to faith, perseverance, and the mercy of God. Through illness and war, his trust in the Lord never wavered, and his story continues to inspire generations.